I'm going to be as concise as possible regarding what I have to say on this subject. This revolves around the events that took place during the Pokemon World Championships this year. More specifically, this is to talk about the hacked Pokemon that were caught and thus got the players disqualified from the tournaments. If I've said this before, I'll say it again. If you bring hacked Pokemon to a tournament and you know they are hacked and tampered with, you are risking yourself. That's on you. If you get disqualified, my pity is rather minimal. However, that begins to change when I say this. If you bring Pokemon to a tournament that you did not know were hacked and tampered with, and you get disqualified via hack check, how are you supposed to know? If you have two Pokemon, let's say Roserade, and you get them from two separate people in a trade. One is legit and caught in the game, and the other was hacked and generated by a program, let's say PKHex. Can you tell which is hacked and which is not when they are virtually the same? The answer is no. So what am I getting at here? Well, I've got two things. One, if we are to cut down on the amount of hacked Pokemon and disqualified players in the future, then Pokemon needs to have a way where we can legitimately and officially reverse engineer the Pokemon we want to bring to tournaments to check the authenticity and legality of. This would allow for players to have a tool they can use that is official and allows for players to have less room for error and excuses. If you get a Pokemon you like from a trade, but you want to check it through the hypothetical tool, you can see what the legalities of that Pokemon are, and whether or not it was hacked or edited in a program. Instead of players going all the way to Worlds and getting caught with hacked Pokemon, they could use that tool to check it themselves before all of the expenses and efforts get put on the line and go to waste. The second thing is the hacking problem itself. Now, I stand by what I said when I addressed the use of hacked Pokemon in the past, so I won't rehash on that. The reason I bring up hacked Pokemon in this context is that this here not only ruins competitive Pokemon like it did for a lot of players this year past, but it also ruins various other aspects of Pokemon in general. As an example, trading. That gets ruined because of all of the hacked and generated Pokemon that get mixed in with legit Pokemon, making it the equivalent of a sock drawer. Who knows if an innocent player that wants to compete, they get traded a Pokemon and they really like it and it looks legit, but it turns out it isn't. This is where not only the tool I mentioned above could come in handy, but I also say that to say this. There are creators of hacking programs that update their tools every time for free and open access, yet they turn around and want to morally grandstand as if they don't cause the hacking problem themselves. You can't create problems and claim morals at the same time. Anyways, that's my 2 cents on the whole matter. I didn't exactly address the players themselves, but rather the overarching issues that have been a thing for a long time. Let me know what you guys think and have yourself a damn good one.